Hi everybody. Sorry that I'm going to be gone again today. It wasn't planned for me to be gone these days, but it is what it is. Today we're going to continue to go on with chapter 6. This is one of my favorite chapters. I'm actually really bummed that I'm not going to be there to share it with you. So let's start in by looking at our bell ringer. There is a lot of humor in this when you have somebody that loses their pants. I'm sorry, it's funny. But there's also some serious points in there. Why do you think authors or directors insert humor into serious stories? Talk at your tables for a minute, and then the substitute will hit pause. Okay, welcome back. So why do you think authors and directors insert humor into serious stories? Well, one of the biggest reasons that they do is because human beings can only handle so much serious. If something is so serious, if you've ever been to a movie that's very, very dramatic, you get very wound up. You might ball your fists and your fingers into a fist. Your shoulders and your neck muscles will come up, and it gets really difficult to handle all that. And so, an author will throw in humor in order to help relieve that tension. Also, humor does a great job of keeping you engaged. Next year, when you read Romeo and Juliet with me, you're going to notice that there's a character called the nurse that is strictly there because of humor. Okay, so let's look at our objectives for today. So we're going to talk about the use of humor. We're also going to talk about where racism really is expressed in this section, and we're going to start to compare and contrast our characters. Okay, so we're going to have you take out your vocabulary right now, and Mr. Van Briesen, I believe, is your substitute today. He is going to walk around and check to make sure that everybody looked up the vocabulary for Chapter 6. Anybody who did not have it done, he's going to write down their names. If there are more than 4 people, then we will be having a quiz over the vocabulary for 6 through 10. So he's going to hit pause right now and walk around and look at the vocabulary. The rest of you are going to go through those vocabulary words and practice with each other what did you come up with, what definitions and synonyms, and we'll have you share those. Okay, so hit pause now. Okay, and now you're back. So what I'm going to have you do right now is I'm going to have you log into Moodle and do the reading check for Chapter 6. When you are done, we're going to have you put your computers away, and once everybody at your table is done, quietly, because everybody in the room might not be done, talk about what things you would put in your chapter summary. I need to put a question mark here. Okay. When you are done with that, we're going to have you go to the worksheet that Mr. Van Briesen gave you yesterday that had questions for 4 and 5 on it, and answer the questions about Chapter 6. Okay? When you are done with that and you share the answers with that, then we're going to have you read Chapter 7 and make sure that the vocabulary is all the way done. All right? We will talk to you. Hopefully all will go well tomorrow, and I will see you all tomorrow. We plan on reading Chapter 7 tomorrow at 7:55, and we will get together and read that tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Fingers crossed.